What's up, my peoples? You are now watching another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena. And I am your host and lyrical genius, Black Titanium. Well, as you know, today's subject matters shall vary, as always. But nevertheless, we shall delve right into sports. Yeah. Right into sports. And as you know, we're going to start off with the NBA. Talking about my Lakers, baby. Yeah. They still steamrolling. They are still steamrolling. Well, last night, game they played the Atlanta Hawks, it wasn't even a contest. No, Trae Young thought it was a motherfucking 2-ton deadweight falling on ATL. Yeah, it was all about LeBron, baby. And speaking of LeBron, he's still a point forward, leading the league in assists. Wow. That's crazy. But nevertheless, LeBron did his thing. Getting his motherfucking legend on. AD was getting his legend on. You know, them niggas was getting their legendary games on. Every time they play somebody like that, they gotta get their legend on. Because like I said, when you play the Lakers, you're not playing the Lakers now. You're playing the legacy. Niggas who are going to add to the Mount Rushmores like Kareem Abdul-Jabbars and the Shaqs and the Kobes and the Jerry Wesses and the Wilt Chamberlains and the Michael Coopers, the Kurt Rambuses, the Mitch Kupchaks, all the legendary niggas that played on legendary teams. Okay? This ain't the Lakers, baby. This is the legacy. And that's what a lot of black people forget about. Legacy. And that's what Kawhi Leonard forgot about. How could you grow up in California, right? In the era, through not just one era, but through the Magic era, through the Kobe era, through the Shaq era, and you grow up in California as a Laker fan, you and Paul George, both of you niggas is from California, and you niggas choose the Clippers because you want to be different, nigga? Oh, you gonna be different. You gonna be different than a winner this year. You gonna be a losing ass niggas. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all got an amazing team. And I welcome the challenge. Laker Nations welcome the challenge, baby. Just to prove that you niggas are still our nephews. Yeah, baby. Laker Nation. We taking it this year, man. We ain't gonna settle for nothing less. Houston look like more of a championship, more of a contender than the Clippers do right now. See Kawhi Leonard and Paul George is on that load management hit. You play one game, I'll play one game. You play one game, I'll play one game. That shit ain't gonna work out too well for you niggas, man. You can't get your legend on like that. If you wanna be a legend in the game, let me educate you niggas. If you wanna be a legend in the game like Kobe, like Magic, like Michael Jordan and them niggas, there's not a game that you should have an off switch on. There should not be no off on switch. Your switch should only be turned on. Every night, nigga, you gotta get your legend on. That's how niggas become legendary and great and Hall of Famers, that's why Michael Jordan is remembered like he's remembered. You think niggas brag about that nigga for nothing? This nigga was like single-handedly handling niggas. Every night, nigga played until his toes bled. There is no off switch, man. All that shit about I'm gonna take tonight, oh, we playing Charlotte, I'm gonna just take it easy. Nah, nigga. Kobe played them niggas, he scored 81 on them niggas. Got his legend on. Real talk. There should never be an off switch with you if a nigga's looking to add to his legacy. But that's what a lot of black people forget about. They forget about their legacy. I know nigga 2-time MVP got 2 championships. That shit don't mean nothing. It's the way you do shit, man. You can't ain't all that load management shit. I don't know where the fuck they get that shit from. A nigga should never have an off switch in the NBA. If you trying to get your legend on, nigga. But with that being said, man, yeah, the Lakers is still steamrolling. LeBron got his legend on last night. So did AD. And Caruso and all them niggas, they contributed. Caldwell Pope looked like he waking up a little bit. I hope he get a little consistency about his game. He'll be a dangerous nigga too. And as you know, Kuzma can't be stopped. We just holding that. He's just getting into the groove right now, coming back off an injury, getting back into the groove. But Kuzma is about to get his legend on too, nigga. A young nigga. Nevertheless, we're gonna move on to a different topic. The topic where we focus on our youth. The youth who are targeted, who have targets on their backs because they are targeted to be exterminated, just as our race is targeted to be exterminated. I gotta talk about the black youth, man. Those who are forgotten, those who have no voice, those who are being abused. That the world just seems to be happy to be oblivious to. A problem, a global epidemic, a state of emergency, and you niggas act like it's nothing, no problem at all. Real talk. And that's something that we should always focus on, baby. We should always focus on that. I'm tired of seeing these, every time I walk around, because I travel a lot. I'm well traveled throughout different states. You feel me? And when I walk around, man, I see these white people out here and these Chinese people out here and all these niggas out here and other cultures out here living the American dream, hugging on to the white man's nut and playing the game of white supremacy against us. And then I look around in their environment as they having a good time, these niggas is living it up. I look around and I see my people just suffering. Niggas just limping around, limping through homelessness and all that other shit. Real talk. So this is why I brought about this movement. The movement of mental telepathy's arena, where gladiators roam through the world of performing arts. And this is why I try to break through to the youth and tell them, yo, man, I'm all you got out here. Certain places, we all we got. How could you walk around an environment where 80% of the masses is white and you barely get to see black people when you niggas, and then when these niggas see you, they walk right, not only do they walk by you, but they look at you with contempt in their eyes, like, and it's like amazing to watch. You watch the black parents, even Muslims, Christians, and Jews out here, man. They just all too happy to drop their children off into the hands of their own enemies, man. And it's a global epidemic going on out here. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna educate you niggas on something for real, man. Because as your youth goes, your whole future goes, man. Have you educated your child today? That's the question to you niggas out there. And I'm not talking about academics either, man. We should be steamrolling niggas in academics. We created academics. Niggas like Imhotep created medicine, mathematics. We had great black thinkers like Aesop. But you don't teach your kids that, man. In order for your children to know where they going, they have to know where they come from, man. Do you feed them information from people like Dr. Umar Johnson? Do you feed them information from people like Dr. Ivan Van Sertima? Do you feed them information from Dr. Sheikh Anta Diop? Dr. Naeem Akbar? These are people that you're supposed to educate them. That's supposed to educate them. Because this academics is easy, baby. I'm talking about knowledge of self. Where they know who they are, man. Where these children is not growing up and they stuck in the identity crisis. Because when you're trapped in the realm of self-hatred and you're stuck in the identity crisis, you will find yourself reaching out to every other culture. That's one of the symptoms. You will, when the people hate themselves, they will reach out to every other culture to be accepted on a social status. To the point where they'll fuck over their own people just to be accepted on a social status. Real talk. So a lot of these black women that you see out here, you know, that's disgusted by a bunch of you fucking idiots that help the system steal their brains and knock their brains out their head. Yeah, the black woman is beautiful. I ain't gonna front. Can't no woman out here match them. Their body, I'm talking about the body formation and everything about them. Oh yeah, the black woman, I love my Amazon, beautiful black African women, the looks. I love to look at them all day. But you niggas have helped the system steal their brains. This is why I really don't want a lot of them. I can't really get with a black woman. Because first of all, the black woman is damn near unapproachable. Due to the fact that a bunch of these niggas, every time the black man get a black woman out here, he take her right to the gutter. He take her right to the gutter. No respect for our women. This is why you see a lot of these gang member niggas, these young gang member niggas, they don't have no respect for their elders. Nigga like me can't say nothing to them. You know why? Because their moms basically fucked over their existence. And the energy that they want to exemplify towards their mother, they exemplify that towards the world. Nobody's going to exemplify that towards their mother because your mother is your lifeline. Your father's your lifeline. So these niggas, a lot of these kids grow up, they want to think that the mother, they gas them up, that the father ain't shit, da. We know what this is, man. It's all about social engineering out here, man. And if you niggas don't catch on to the game of white supremacy and you don't understand that, then you will forever be victimized, man. And it will travel from generation to generation. Real talk. Are you feeding your children real knowledge? Because I see a lot of these Muslim niggas out here, man. It disgusts me to watch these niggas, man. These niggas that migrate here from other countries and shit that supposed to be Jews, Christians, and Muslims. And they just handing their kids over to the fucking enemy. While they go out and chase money. I gotta get money. Baloosh, I need baloosh. That's the way the white man play them niggas over in Africa. He take everybody's name and address and put it inside of a box. Yeah. And then every day he picks a couple of names out, and then he'll just call them up and say, yo, excuse me, sir, is Ali Muhammad there? Yes, he is. Who am I talking? Well, this is General Officer Ryan, and I'm looking to let him know. Well, may I speak to him for a minute? Yes, you may. Ali, somebody's on the phone for you. Yes, how may I help you? Excuse me, sir. I just want to inform you and congratulate you on the fact that you have won the lottery. What? Because they automatically know what that is. It's not our lottery where you win $500 million. Nah. They say, sir, you have won the lottery today. The lottery? You mean America? America? Oh my God, I'm going to be rich. Oh my God. America. Oh my God, I'm going to America. Meanwhile, this nigga got 5 kids and a wife sitting right there. This is the new auction block where niggas voluntarily separate themselves from their families. Yeah, they tell them, but there's one kick to it, sir. You can go, but your family has to wait for 5 years before you can bring them over there. Whoa, that's the kick. So the children are saying, Daddy, what about us? Don't worry, I'm going to America. I'm going to be rich. I send you money, plenty of money. This is why when them niggas come over here, they don't mind. They help the white man sell us out. Yeah. Them niggas help the white man sell us out. Because, like I said, the feds got too much leverage over these niggas. And that's how the devil works. Whatever your fear is in life, that's how he'll drag you to the hellfire through that fear. If you fear a nigga killing you, that he gonna have niggas around you that you gonna be fearing. If you fear niggas, if you fear going back to your country because them niggas are hacking each other's heads off and arms off, that's the fear he's gonna work through. And that's how he gets these niggas. Yeah. And the crazy part about it, man, the ironic part about it, man, is that it's obvious. But I'm not going to dwell on that too long, but I just want to give you an example of what these niggas is like out here. This is why they try to, ridicule me and try to help the white man sell me out and not try to sacrifice me to the white man. Because because they already know that the white man don't like a nigga. They already know that them niggas want to stomp my guts out. Oh yeah. But they know that, but them motherfuckers know it ain't gonna be easy like that. They know I'm not really tolerating. I'm not one of these passive ass niggas. So they already know we ain't gonna try that nigga like that. But back to the essence of the conversation, man. Yeah, these children out here, they want to exemplify that towards their mother, but they exemplify it towards the energy, towards the world, man. And it's hard for me to get a grip on them because every time I try to get a grip on them, you got the devil's followers, these gang niggas, trying to tell them, yo, man, don't listen to that nigga. Fuck, go with us. Because we're the way. We got numbers, baby. And when it ain't nothing but a fucking dead end life, all they want you to niggas to do is be gophers and carry their shit around and fuck all the women and rape all the women's children and hold all you niggas in hostage and hold the neighborhoods in hostage. But I'm not gonna speak on that right now because that's not the topic. That was my last video. Y'all could go check that out. But my thing is focusing on our youth. Man, can't you, man? I know y'all brothers, a lot of these brothers and sisters out here see this situation, man. And the solution is very, very Obvious. Everybody knows the solution. That's the ironic part about the whole situation. Everybody knows the solution, and the solution is unity. But these niggas couldn't unite if they was glued together. Real talk. You gotta start educating your youth, man. And I'm not talking about these little bullshit academics that they got in these little bullshit schools, man, where they teach the black children how to be ruled, and they teach the white children how to rule your ass. Where they teach our black children how to hate themselves, self-hatred on the low. And these mothers are just, for you to walk your kid into the public school building, like I said before, you gotta be a straight fucking idiot. Straight jacket. Because like Dr. Umar Johnson said, them white lady teachers, if them niggas ain't homosexuals or acting feminine, the white women teachers don't fucking relate to them. They don't relate to no black man that's an alpha. So when a little boy come in there, he got energy and he's rebelling because his mother helped the system get rid of his father, they call him ADHD. They want to fill the little nigga up with medication. And these crazy ass bitches, because they want a social security check for the kid, they let him. That's what that should be all about. The black mother, she see it, I could get a social security check for this little nigga. Go ahead, fill them up. I ain't gonna lie. I had a sister that did that shit. I had a few friends that did. I seen a lot of black women do that shit to their kids. Yeah. When you niggas should be treating these kids like jewels, man. They are your jewels. JEWELS. Your jewels, man. More precious than anything that the white man can ever offer you. But here you are offering up their existence to their own enemies, giving them to these gang niggas, giving them to these, handing them over to the street niggas after you create the monster out of them. Yeah. And you wonder why they grow up with secret resentments, only to show up and blow up with secret resentments. Because you're not educating them in the correct way, man. You motherfuckers think because you teach them how 2 + 2 is 4. That's the academics, that's all they need to know. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers ain't even helping them with their homework. That's the crazy part about it. Nah, you gotta feed these niggas real knowledge. I don't give a, that's one thing I can say. When I was with my daughter, her first 9 years, I gave her real knowledge. I didn't talk to her like she was no little fucking kid. And I because I knew that her mother was gonna help the system cheat her out of her father. So I gave it to her early. You can't talk to these, because these kids are way too intelligent for you to be talking to them gag-gag-goo shit. Real talk, their minds are sponges, and they only gonna exemplify what they being taught, man. And a lot of these people, a lot of our people ain't teaching their kids shit. These niggas come outside and stick out their chest, put on a facade and stick out their chest in a dignified way, like they really doing some shit. Yeah. Stick out their chest in a dignified way, like because they kid is going to school, they doing some shit. When most of these chicks out here, man, all they want to do is get their kid to the school building so they could run to the internet and meet a nigga on the dating website so they could cock their legs open and shit. And they always pick them street niggas that's gonna drag their ass around. And then they got the nerve to cry about Me Too, domestic violence. Nah, but you bitches is participating in that shit. What about child abuse? The children that's being abused. Because if you notice, most of these gang members, like I said, they got one thing in common. They got one thing in common. They were all abused children. Yeah, they were all abused children. The only problem with that is that people that have been hurt other people. So this is why this is why they do it to the other kids that's coming up. Yeah. They were all abused children. You niggas fucked over them. their mothers, all these bitches that sticking out their chest. Because, of course they ain't gonna say nothing about their mother. No, their mother's their lifeline. Everybody love their mother. My mother, same shit. Same shit. But we must start educating our children, man, in the correct way, man. We gotta teach them who they are, man. A lot of, this is the problem. This is what happens when people hate themselves. Then you hear these black women talk. You hear these black women talk about, "Are you talking that black shit again? What, you a Muslim? What, you this? Why I gotta be Muslim to be talking black?" When they hate yourself, you don't want to hear nothing about something that's black. They don't want to hear shit about blackness at all. If you know that's one of the symptoms of self-hatred. Nigga, he don't want to hear nothing positive about himself. These niggas don't even want to hear about where they came from. When we was kings and queens that ran dynasties, nigga, for hundreds and thousands of years. But as soon as you niggas embrace the white man's ways, that's when God said, "You know what? I'm not even gonna help you niggas." And as long as you niggas and exemplify the white man's ways, raping, robbing, stealing, cheating, lying, and all that shit, the further away from God you will become. Straight jacket. The further away from God you will become. And the further away from God your children will become. These children are out here in the streets every day, man, looking for somebody to guide them. And the only one that comes by and guides them is the wolf, the white man, and the house nigga. The wolves. Yeah. The very niggas that was victimized when they was little, they helped the white man do the same shit to the rest of the black children that's coming up, man. All these children, when these black children walk out their house, man, they walking out with a bullseye on the back of their motherfucking, on their back. That's what you niggas gotta understand, man. That's like me, you know what I'm saying? That's like you going out and you joining the Black Panthers, right? And these niggas ain't giving you no guns. Yet they teaching you, yo, man, fuck the white man. We gonna start riots. We gonna do this. Fuck that, nigga. We just gonna go by and we gonna get ill on these niggas. And they know that the white man and the white people and many other people can't stand the Black Panthers. Okay? But yet they will send these niggas out there into the world with no guns on them. Knowing that these niggas got targets on their back. With no guns at all. So the white man said, "Oh shit, these niggas ain't even armed no more. They not even bearing arms no more. We could pull out our Illuminati puppet shows and just play the cat and mouse game with these niggas. Cause they just talking shit. Niggas who just want to march and sing and sing old Negro spirituals. Every time somebody gets shot, every time somebody get fucked over, every time one of us gets shot, you don't see none of these street niggas come out. Nah, them niggas run and hide. Yeah. But here you niggas are. The very niggas that have been victimized by them, the very women that has been victimized by these niggas, look up to these niggas as their protectors. The very women who have been raped, molested by these niggas and everything else, see these niggas as they protectors. And you know what they tell them every day? You better not say nothing. You better not tell nobody I raped you. I'm gonna protect you, but don't tell nobody. And they hold they seek and so that's why when you walk past a lot of the black women who know these niggas, you'll notice that they start the most shit. Not because they hate you, because they want to see somebody get done the same way they got done. And they want to make sure that these niggas ain't just beating on women, which they are. These niggas, you know, they get abusive and shit towards women and children. Yeah. And this is why you gotta educate your children before they walk out that house, man. I ain't talking about 2+2. I'm talking about Dr. Alban Van Sertima, Dr. Naeem Akbar, Dr. Sheikh Anna Diop, Dr. Umar Johnson. Whoever you can, man, to the best of your ability. At least you'll know that they got a little awareness. But a lot of you niggas that send your kids out there as savages, man, knowing that the wolves is gonna get at them. But with that being said, man, I'm just wanna let brothers know, man, we gotta wake up. It's time to wake up, man. Because like I said, it's only 60 seconds left in the final hour. And never fear the one who can lead you to the hellfire. But you should always fear the one who can put you in it and leave you there. That y'all don't think you hear me. Don't fear the one who can lead you there. Fear the one who can put you in the hellfire and leave you there. That's something that's very hard to do, because I see a lot of Muslims, a lot of these coward ass niggas that supposed to be my brothers, a lot of coward ass Christians and Jews, all these niggas are submitting. That's why you think I don't try to get no woman out here, man. Get none of these women out here, man. You crazy? They don't have no loyalty to nobody but the Antichrist. A bunch of these chicks ain't nothing but serpents. And all they care about is the plantation. That's how the white man is training them now, to care about the plantation. That's why you hear a lot of these chicks saying, I love my job. Because that's the way they're being trained now. Because when shit go down, that's all you're going to be able to do, is go from home to work, and from work to home, and the party is going to be over. So they conforming now, loving the plantation, half-hour TV shows, and a bunch of GMOs. This is why 60 to 70% of our black women are obese, overweight. Real talk. Because now that they know that they scared of because they done picked so many men, by the time they get 30 and 40, they bitter towards the black man. They chose all these niggas that was going to drag them around. Now they bitter towards every black man. So they, guess what? Guess who they taking it out on now? The youth. Yes. That's how twisted they are. They are taking it out on the youth. I don't care about how they come outside putting on a facade like they love their kid. A bunch of chicks do that. But when they get behind closed doors, nigga, if you could be a fly on the wall behind closed doors, you see that these niggas are fucking monsters to their children. And that's why I focus on the youth. Nevertheless, to switch lanes for a minute, I want to talk to the youth. I'm trying to facilitate the show. Like I said before, and like I say damn near every show after that, if you have talent, you can text me at 718-600-1715. That's 718-600-1715. Or you can email me at titan.black. That's TITAN.BLACK at AOL.com. What's so hard about that? But I know that a lot of these niggas ain't gonna do it, because like I said, the kick to that, I'm not just looking for somebody with talent, but you gotta be conscious too. You gotta have substance to your subject matter, man. I ain't talking about just that, belittling women and degrading children and bitches and hoes. All that. Anybody can rhyme about that, man. A lot of niggas rhyme about that because they have no intelligence. But I'm not knocking for niggas for what they rhyme about. I'm just saying, in my function, it's gonna be conscious rap. You gotta be a conscious rapper. I don't care if it's Christian. I don't care if it's Christian rap. That's conscious. I don't care if it's Islamic. I don't care if it's just conscience. Subject matters. Something that provokes thought. Real talk. Something that provokes thought. And if you want to know what I mean, go check me out at www.reverbnation.com/performing art. That's Reverb, REVERB, Nation, NATION.com/performing art. PERFORMINGART, all in one word. And remember one thing, man, if you can't remember too. Like Malcolm X once said, be careful of what type of media you listen to. Be careful of what type of media you listen to. Whether it be the news, whether it be social media, or whether it be somebody just whispering in your ear. Because it can have you hating the oppressed and loving those who are doing the oppressing. And with that being said, you can press all those buttons down there that make a nigga popular, And you have watched another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, and I am your host and lyrical genius, Black Titanium. I want to thank you for your love and your time and thank you for viewing this video. For those who had enough courage to take the first step into consciousness. Peace. I'm out.